Yes, good morning, children. So today we are going to deal with the topic strange talk, Unit 10. So in this topic, we are going to learn about the sounds which some of the animals make. Okay? And when we ask something, how do they respond? Do they talk or do they respond in their own voices, own sounds? Let us see. Strange talk. Strange means what? Strange means something unusual. Okay, something different. So when we speak with each other, how will we speak? Suppose if you say good morning, the other person will say, yeah, good morning. Just now you wished me, good morning, teacher. Then I also said, yeah, good morning, children. So this is a normal talk. But here, there is a different way of talk. So what is this strange talk, the unusual talk? Let us see. A little green frog lived under a log. Now please stop scribbling. Just now I have started the chapter. I don't want any disturbance. A little green frog lived under a log, and every time he spoke, instead of saying good morning, he only said croak, croak. So here you can see a little green frog. The color of this frog is green, and he lived under a log. What is log? Log means a piece of wood. So under a piece of log, it lived, and every time he spoke, instead of saying good morning, just how you wish teacher as good morning, teacher. But instead of saying good morning, what it said, it only said croak, croak. So that is the sound which frog makes. Maybe it is saying good morning in its own language. But what we hear only croak, croak. Okay, next. A duck lived by the waterside, and little did he laugh. And when we asked, how do you do? He only said, quack, quack. So here you can see a duck. It lived by the waterside, and it has everything. Nothing is lacking for it. Lacking means missing. Nothing is missing for it. Everything it had. And when we went and asked, how do you do? Like this, we'll be asked, if you meet a friend, what will you ask? How are you? So what your friend will reply? Yeah, I am fine. But here, when you go and ask this duck as, how do you do? He only said, quack, quack. Maybe he is answering, I am fine. But what we are hearing is only quack, quack. That is its language. Okay. Next. A little pig lived in a sty, as fat as he could be. And when he asked for dinner, he cried aloud, wee, wee. So you can see there is a little pig, and it lived in a sty. What is sty? This is called a sty. The place where pigs live is called a sty. Where the pigs are kept, it's called a sty. And you can see this little pig is too fat. And suppose whenever it feels hungry, suppose if you feel hungry, what will you, whom will you go and ask? And what will you ask? You will go to your mother and you will say, Mom, I am feeling hungry, please give me food. But here, when this pig feels hungry, he only cries aloud, wee, wee. Maybe it is asking for food, but the sound which we hear is only wee, wee. Okay. Next. Three pups lived in a kennel and loved to make a row. And when they meant, may we go out, they said, bow, wow, bow, wow. Okay, you can see here, this is the kennel. What is kennel? It is the house of dogs. Okay, now please stop scribbling, children. Pups. So what are pups? The young ones of dog are called as pups. That is, baby dogs are called as pups. So you can see here, these three pups, they love to form a line. Always, whenever they go out, they go in a line. They are very disciplined. Okay. And here you can see this is the kennel. That is a house of pups. And when they would like to go out, suppose if you wanted to go out, what will you ask your mom or dad? Mom, shall I go out and play? Your mom says, oh, yeah, you can go out and play and come back in half an hour or 1 hour, like that. So whenever these pups, if they wish to go out, what they say? Bow, wow, bow, wow. It is their language. They're asking their mom or their maybe elders that they would like to go out. But what is their language? Their language is bow, wow, bow, wow. Okay, these are the different sounds which different animals make, and in those sounds they convey something. They cannot speak like us. Okay. If all these animals talked as much as little girls and boys, and all of them tried to speak at once, wouldn't it make a noise? So if these animals, if they talk like you, suppose if there is no teacher in the class. Now, Anvi Yadav, I don't want your drawings. Please stop it and erase it. Anvi Yadav. So here, suppose if there is no teacher in the class, so what you all will do? All the boys and girls, they keep on shouting. Okay, they're talking aloud, they'll be shouting. So hell of noise will be there in the class, isn't it? So in the same way, suppose if all these animals, if they speak together, so how it will be? How much noise they make? Isn't it? So this is about your poem, Strange Talk. Okay. So here he has given some new words. Instead. Instead means in place of. Lack. Lack is missing something. Sty. It is the house of a pig. Kennel. It's a house of dog. Then row. Row means forming a line, in a line. Meant. Meant means. Okay. Please don't scribble. N number of times I'm telling you, please don't scribble. Okay, so once again, I'll give a reading to this poem. Then after completion of the textbook exercises, then I'll give you a chance to read. Okay. See, I have muted everybody because you are making hell of noise. Strange talk. A little green frog lived under a log, and every time he spoke, instead of saying good morning, he only said croak, croak. A duck lived by the waterside, and little did he lack. But when we asked, how do you do? He only said quack, quack. A little pig lived in a sty, as fat as he could be. And when he asked for dinner, he cried aloud, wee, wee. Three pups lived in a kennel and loved to make a row. And when they meant, may we go out? They said, bow, wow, bow, wow. If all these animals talked as much as little girls and boys, and all of them tried to speak at once, wouldn't it make a noise? Okay, this is a poem written by L.E. Yeats. Okay, now let's go on to the textbook exercises. See, all these exercises I'll send you in the WhatsApp group. No need to write it down now. You first try to understand. Are these sentences true or false? A little green frog said, quack, quack. Is it true? No, because frog says croak, croak, not quack, quack. So this sentence is false. False means not correct. A little pig loved to make a row. So do pigs love to make rows? Rows means what? Going in a line. Do pigs love to make rows or pups? Yeah, it is pups. So this sentence is also false. A duck only said croak, croak. Does duck say croak, croak? No, it says quack, quack. So this sentence is also false. False means not true. That means not correct. A pig cried aloud, wee, wee. Is this sentence true? Yes, it is true. Because the sound made by pig is wee, wee. So this is true. Next, let's talk. Seema talks a lot and her brother calls her talkative. Do you think Seema should talk when the teacher is teaching in class? So brother says that his sister is very talkative. Always she'll be talking, going on talking something or the other. Okay, that's why brother says that Seema is very talkative. So do you think that when teacher is teaching in the class, you should talk? No. And when you're on the playground, can you talk? Yes, when you're in the playground for playing, you can talk. So yes. While she is eating, so can you talk while you are eating? No, you should not. You should concentrate on what you are eating, not talking. Okay, so answer is no. When mother asks her about what happened in school, after coming from the school, suppose if your mother asks, come on, today what happened in the school, what you have studied, like that. If she inquires, then you should you talk or not? Yes, you should talk. Okay, so answer is yes. Now complete the questions with the words in the box. Here certain words are given. These are all question words. Okay. What are these? Will, can, what, how, where, when. So these are question words with which you frame questions. Dash is your name. So what is the question word you need to write here? Is it will? Will is your name? No. Can is your name? No. What is your name? Yes. So what is the correct question word? What is your name? Next. Dash old are you? So which is the correct question word? How? How old are you? Next. Dash do you play? Which is the correct question word? When do you play? That means at what time you'll play. Then dash do you leave? So correct question word is yes. Where do you live? Where? W-H-E-R-E. Where? Next. Take the correct word. Here he has given two words. So you have to choose which is the correct word. Which word fits correct into the sentence. We did not dash in the class. So he has given two words. Is it shoot or shout? We did not shoot in the class or we did not shout in the class. So answer is shout. We did not shout in the class. Then do you like to drink dash? Water or water? So answer is water. Then he dashed to climb the tree. So what is the correct answer? Is it tired or tried? You see the difference in the spellings. Tired, this is tried. So which one is the correct word? Try, yes. He tried to climb the tree. Now, will you dash help me? So the two words are please or please. So which one is correct? Please, P-L-E-A-S-C, please. Will you please help me? Next, I can dash with my eyes. So here he has given two words, S-E-E-C and S-E-A-C. So these both are homophones. If you remember, I taught you homophones. What are homophones? The words which sound same, but they have different spellings and different meanings. So here, which word is correct? Is it S-E-E-C or S-E-A-C? So here the answer is S-E-E-C. I can see with my eyes. Next, make sentences using the following words. He has given some question words. So you have to frame sentences using those question words. See, I have framed some sentences, but you can frame your own sentences. Is, is. So frame a sentence. Is this your book? So you are asking a question. Is this your book? Then are. There are 5 bananas on the table. Okay. You can write any sentence using are. So few more words he has given. Have. Have you all completed the homework? So you see, I have used this have word and framed a sentence. Then has. Sonu has an interesting storybook with her. Has word is included. Had. We had lots of fun yesterday. Okay. So you frame your own sentences using these words. Now this is homework for you. Write 5 lines on my pet. Some of the students, you might be having pets in your home. Cat, dog, rabbit. Okay. So if you have pet, fine. You write 5 sentences on your pet. Even if you don't have pet also, which pet do you like? So you can write about that pet 5 lines. Okay. Write 5 lines on my pet. Now let's enjoy this poem. So what is a bird? This is owl. Have you at times seen an owl? Yeah, it looks like this. Owl. It is sitting on a branch with a book in its hand. A wise old owl lived in an oak tree. This tree's name is oak tree. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why can't we all be like that wise old bird? So here the poem says that a wise old owl, wise means very intelligent, very clever. Old owl means it has become old. This owl has become old. So this wise old owl lived in an oak. It lived in an oak tree. See, the more he saw, the less he spoke. He sees everything. What all is happening in its surroundings, it sees everything. But it speaks very less. And the less he spoke, the more he heard. Instead of always speaking, it tries to listen more. Okay, even you also should listen first instead of speaking. Like this wise old owl. What teacher is saying, what your parents are saying, what other elders are saying, first you listen. You have to hear what they are saying first. Then you understand. Then you speak. And you have to observe the things. Okay, so that's what the poet is telling, that why can't we all be like that wise old bird? You have to see, observe, understand, hear, then you speak, but speak less. Like this wise old owl. Okay. Now here is a small story, picture story. Look at these pictures and tell a story about the talkative tortoise. You can see there are 4 pictures here. These are 2 swans. This is tortoise or turtle. So these 3 are very good friends. Once what happened? The pond where these swans and tortoise lived, it got dried up. So these 2 swans thought that, okay, this pond got dried up now, we'll move on to another pond where there is full of water. Then both swans, they thought that, okay, we can fly and go anywhere. But what about our friend tortoise? It cannot fly. And the other pond is so many kilometers away. And you know how this turtle or tortoise, it walks very slowly. So both these swans, they thought that, say, we cannot leave our friend. So what shall we do? Actually, this tortoise, no, this is very talkative tortoise. Always it will be talking. Something nonsense it will be talking. Always it will be talking. Okay, this is a very talkative tortoise. Then both of them thought that, both the swans thought that, okay, fine. See, we are thinking to move on to the pond where there is full of water. So we will take you also along with us. So we have a plan how to take you. That both the swans, they told this tortoise that, see, this is an, you can see, a long wooden stick. See, you just hold this wooden stick with your mouth, and from either side, we will hold this wooden stick and we will fly. So when we fly along with the stick, even you will also fly along with us. So this is a good idea, isn't it? But the swans told that, they warned this tortoise, please don't talk till we reach our destination. Till we reach our pond, please don't talk. You know what will happen if it talks. So, but what happened, you see, in the next picture, this talkative tortoise, it reminded of something. It thought of telling these two swans something. It forgot the warning given by these two swans and it opened its mouth to tell something to these two swans. What happened? As soon as it opened its mouth, it fell down. So after falling, you know what might have happened. It fell down and it died. So when somebody gives some warning, you have to listen to it and you have to think why they told like that. Okay. So this is a picture story. By seeing the picture, you can frame the story like this. Next. Copy each question and then choose the right answer from the red box. One has been done for you. So here in the red box, few sentences are written and here few questions are given. You have to choose question from here and answer from here and write here. One is already given. Is the man tall or short? Here is the question. Is the man tall or short? You have to write here and choose the answer from here. He is tall. So it is already written. Next question. Is the woman tall or short? Write the question here. Answer choose from here. She is short. She is short. All this I will send you. Don't write it right now. You listen, ma. Don't write. So next question is the elephant big or small? Is the elephant big or small? Answer is it is big. Is the mouse big or small? It is small. Next, is the tree green or red? So you can see the color of the tree here. It is green. Is the house green or red? It is red. Okay. So we have completed the textual exercises also. Okay, children.